Welcome, everybody. We'll call to order the March 19, 2018 meeting of the Limestone County Commission. First thing we have is the Public Health Week Proclamation. If I could get Miss Judy Smith and Mr. Marcus Fitzgerald. Come on, please.
Clinic supervisor, if that's okay.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. How are you, Miss Judy?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
How you doing? Hi.
Hello.
Mark, y'all.
Daphne, my friend.
Nice to meet you. You kin to Debbie?
My husband is in the room.
Wonderful.
Yeah, district. Travis.
All right. Whereas the Alabama Department of Public Health mission is to promote, protect, and improve the health of individuals and communities in Alabama, and the Limestone County Health Department provides a wide array of services. And whereas the WIC program, Public Health, provides nutrition assessment, education, and nutritious foods. And whereas Public Health provides confidence and professional family planning services, it provides breast and cervical cancer screening to uninsured and uninsured women age 40 to 64. And whereas Public Health issues certified copies of birth, death, marriage, and divorce certificates on.
Just keep going. Don't make it. You want me to read it for you?
No, ma'am. I just sounded, birth, death, marriage, divorce, that sums it all up right there.
You need us, we're there.
Thank you. And whereas Public Health conducts inspections of restaurants, schools, and other food service and lodging establishments, including child care centers, and regulates milk production, seafood production, soil testing, on-site sewage disposal, solid waste disposal, vector control, indoor air quality, and home lead inspections. And whereas Public Health provides childhood and adult vaccines, testing, medication, physician services, hospitalization, and laboratory services for those with tuberculosis disease. And whereas Public Health provides licensed social work case management, care coordination, laboratory testing, rabies investigations, assurance of emergency medical service standards, and protection of patients, residents of healthcare facilities from abuse and neglect. And whereas Public Health provides home care visits that include skilled nursing, physical therapy, medical social work, and personal care services throughout Medicare certified home health agencies. Now therefore I, Mark Yarber, Chairman of the Limestone County Commission, do hereby proclaim April 2nd through April 8th, 2018 as Public Health Week, and urge the citizens of Limestone County to work together to promote a safe environment free of preventable and disease and disability. Thank y'all so much, Ms. Hughes, for
Thank you so
everything
much.
you do. Thank you. Thank you. Michelle, you want to?
After reading all that, I think we need a raise.
Reading all that, I do too.
Ready? Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Birth, marriage, divorce, and death. That's the whole. That covers the whole
We're there for you.
spectrum, don't
I
it?
tell you.
Y'all have a safe day.
Have a great day. All right, Pamela, is there any more public comment?
No, sir.
All right. Would you mind calling roll?
Commissioner Hill.
Here.
Commissioner Turner.
Here.
The record reflect Commissioner Black is absent. Commissioner Harrison.
Here.
Thank you. Commissioner Harrison, will you lead us in our pledge?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right.
I found it.
First item, I'll ask for a motion to approve minutes from March 5th and 14th, 2018. Do I hear such a motion?
I make a motion.
A motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Hill. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Motion carries unanimously. Next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $1,948,921.43 as submitted to the commission. Do I hear such a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution for refunding Series 2010 general obligation warrants. Do I hear such a motion?
Make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? There's no more discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Under contracts, agreements, and grants, I'll ask for a motion to approve Morrell Engineering for engineering services for proposed and in-place grants and other source-funded construction projects in Limestone County for the period of 2018-2020. This would cover ADECA Land and Water Conservation Fund, Rural Trails Program, and other potential ADECA, ALDOT, or USDA funding project involving engineering services. Do I hear such a motion?
I make a motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
I have a second by Mr. Hill. Any discussion?
This is for grants. Is that what we said during the work session? Or is this for everything?
It's just for grants and stuff that you get. If there's no more discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Motion carries unanimously. Next item, approve WOW Business Customer Agreement for Internet Services upon approval of our county attorney. Do I hear such a motion?
Make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison? Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Under budget revisions, the data process equipment has been removed from the agenda. Will be brought up and discussed at a later date. There are no emergency purchases to come before the commission, no board appointments. On awarding bids, it looks like this is all y'all stuff, guys, for the gravel, pipe, and so forth. I'm gonna take all this at one time. If there's no objections, I'll ask for a motion to approve the bids as presented to you as you see before you. I hear such motion.
I make the motion.
I'll have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion?
You know, just like to make sure everybody understands that these are the lowest responsible bidders.
This striping, this 115,600, is that?
We had to provide them with quantities, estimated quantities.
Okay.
And they just, that's the number that came out based on those quantities, that's all.
That's similar to laid in place. Different.
Okay. Thank you.
There's no further discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item under personnel actions, I'll ask for a motion to employ Sonia Burgess as a corrections officer pending drug and alcohol screening. I hear such motion.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Hill. I have a second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Motion carries unanimously. Now it's time for our esteemed engineers report. Mr. Moss.
Enjoy it while it lasts. We don't have anything for you today, sir.
Really?
It's a rarity, but we don't have a thing today.
All righty then. Other business. I'll ask for a motion to approve Meridian Energy Group to retrofit existing fixtures with LED lighting for the Washington Street Annex, former Judicial Building, Board of Education, Market Street Building, and Clinton Street Annex. Cost of the project $50,296, along with a TVA rebate of $4,379. Net cost applying rebate of $45,664. What I'm gonna do is read these other two. If y'all want to make any motion to do certain parts or whatever, if that's okay, we'll go that route. Option for courthouse is to retrofit existing fixtures with LED lighting. Cost of the project $24,007. TVA rebate $1,611. Net cost applying rebates $22,396. Cost of the project to include option 74,303. TVA rebate to include option would be 5,900 if you do them both. The net cost applying rebate to include option is $68,063. Do I hear a motion to consider to go to the discussion, or do I hear a motion for this?
I make the motion.
A motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Which one you making a motion on?
Well, I'm just for the discussion, basically. Do I hear a second? All right, motion fails for lack of a second. Next item, scheduled public hearings. There are none. Report of officers, Commissioner Hill.
Yes, as I reported earlier, we are doing our regular routine maintenance work. We're also getting ready for the paving season. We're filled up and hopefully ready if we do have bad weather. It's hard to know what you'll need, but we've got things in place that we think will keep roads open if need to be. Just ask everybody to be aware, weather aware, and drive safe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Turner.
Yeah, just like Mr. Hill said, we're prepared as we can be if it is a bad weather outbreak today. And outside of that, we'll just be doing our normal maintenance. Since Commissioner Black is absent today, I'll make a motion requesting approval for the City of Madison to utilize the county paving contract to make some improvements to Hardeman Road from County Line Road through Burgreen Road intersection, to include 300 feet north of Burgreen Road. $120,000 estimated cost to be reimbursed to the county at 100%.
I have a motion as presented by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Motion carries unanimously. Commissioner Harrison?
We've got significant deterioration on several of our roads just because of the winter and the rains that came afterward. In particular, Quinn Road, we've got a project coming up to use Portland cement mix in with a base on the first, I think it's something like 1,200 feet, isn't it? 1,200 feet. And I just ask people to be patient till we get these projects through. Some of them, it doesn't really pay us to go out there and patch them when we're going to be fixing them here pretty quick. So that's all I have, and we're getting ready for the weather.
Thank you, sir. Thank everybody for coming today. It's everybody watch the weather. See, we'll make a determination on the county on maybe early closure here. We're having a briefing at 11 o'clock. But from there, everybody have a great day. Be safe, weather aware. With that, we'll recess to 10 a.m. on Wednesday, March 28, 2018, at the Washington Street Courthouse Annex, 310 West Washington Street, Athens, Alabama. Thank you all.